What's up, Dream Achiever, and welcome to the first ever episode of
Fountains, Free Game Fridays.
I'm your host, Vitrell Fountain, and you've officially taken the first step in altering the course of your life by joining me today. Give yourself a round of applause. Listen, my sole objective of doing this and doing these episodes is to serve you. Yep, you heard me. I am here to serve you and help you get to where you want to be. And listen, I know, time is of the essence. You don't have the time to listen to me for 30 minutes or an hour a day. And that's why the luxury of this, I'm keeping it everything under 5 minutes. Now, this is the first topic that I love to get into. This is one that drastically changed my life that will definitely help you on your journey. Is a topic that will help you financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever you want. All the luxury of life. It's called personal development. And I'll never forget my mentor, Mr. Jim Rohn. I remember he called this subject personal development. And honestly, it was the first time I had ever heard it. I had went to high school, never heard it. I had went to college. I was actually in college, never heard it. I had worked various numbers of jobs, and I had never heard the topic before until that day. And honestly, it kind of mind-boggled me. Like, why haven't I heard it? The reason being is because people feel the need to only learn while they're in school, right? So you get out of high school, that's it. I don't have to learn no more. You get out of college, that's it. I don't have to learn no more. And what personal development is the consistent effort of figuring out. See, the beautiful thing about Mr. Rohn, he had this amazing philosophy. And he had these poetic phrases that were profound, but they were so simple. And that's the reason why me and him connected so well. The phrase that I can remember the most, he said the big challenge of life is that you can have more than you got because you can become more than you are. Let me say that again because I don't want you to miss it. The big challenge of life is you can have more than you got because you can become more than you are. And when I heard that, I was like, man, this boy Jim's spitting a bar. And it started to make me realize that in order for my life to change, I had to change. I have to grow. I had to develop myself into the person I wanted to be. And what personal development is really honing in and really taking accountability of your life. You're saying that if I develop myself, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that can stop me from having the life that I want. I can get that job. I can have that house. I can have that relationship. I can have that business. If and only if I develop myself into that type of person. And once I realized that, I got excited. I can't even lie to y'all. Why? Because I knew it was finally possible. Because I knew that it was finally possible for me. And that I could finally live the quote, I am the master of my fate and the captain of my soul. But you can't be the master of your fate or the captain of your soul if you don't think it's possible. Because up until that day, I was blaming my circumstances. I was blaming where I came from. I was blaming my environment. I couldn't see it for myself. And once I found out that I could develop myself into whoever I wanted to be, my whole life started to change. You can't change your circumstances, but you can change yourself, which I found out to be true. Listen to me very closely. I really don't want you to think that personal development is some sort of magic pill or perfect fix. It's not going to change your life overnight. It's not going to change instantly. But what it can do, and what it will do, is drastically change your life over time. Personal development is a consistent course of action taken every day by improving who you are. See, personal development won't change overnight. It won't change your destination overnight, but it will change your direction overnight. And see, direction determines destination. So there you have it. It is the conclusion of the first ever episode of Fountain's Free Game Fridays. I'm your host, Vitrell Fountain, and the most valuable commodity I know of is information. And if you want to get more of that, I want you to follow me. I'll see you next Friday, Dream Achiever. And listen, make the rest of your life the best of your life.